our Health Watch this morning. According to the American Academy of Family Physicians, 1 in 6 U.S. children from 6 to 17 years old experience a mental health disorder each year. Joining us this morning, we have Dr. Christine M. Crawford with the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Good morning, Dr. Crawford. How are you doing?
Good morning. Doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us this morning. Now, NAMI released a new book that shares tips for navigating kids' mental health needs. And we recently did a youth mental health special where I sat down with a group of students and they gave me some real life perspective of some of the mental health issues they're struggling with, whether that's feeling like adults don't listen to them, they're unsure about the resources available to them, and bullying, among some other topics. So Dr. Crawford, what are some tips you have for parents this morning who are concerned about their children's mental health?
Yes, when I wrote this book, I wanted to make sure that parents had practical tools and strategies that they can use to take care of their kids' mental health and to know when their kid is actually struggling with a mental health issue. So what folks need to do first is just notice if there's any changes in your kid's mood or a pattern in their behavior. And when you're noticing these changes, to be curious about what's driving those changes. So initiate and engage in conversations with your kids coming from a place of curiosity, and to say, well, I've noticed that you've been a little bit more moodier, or I've noticed that you don't want to hang out with your friends as often. What do you think is behind that change? And so just exploring what is going on in your child's life and allowing for your kid to open up to you and to share what's going on can be a really helpful place to start.
Right. Now, you just mentioned kids' moodiness, with the hormonal changes and everything. They may not be themselves all the time, but at what point would you say parents should be concerned about their child needing intervention?
Yes. So if you start to notice that their mood changes, it's impacting their ability to function. So that means impacting their ability to sleep, to eat, to get out of bed, and to go to school, then that's a cause for concern. And so if you see that happening in various aspects of the kid's life, if you're noticing changes in the way in which they're interacting with their family and their friends, how they're performing academically, then certainly seeking out professional help is definitely warranted, rather than delaying and waiting.
Right, definitely. Now, Dr. Crawford, tell us a little bit more about your new book, You're Not Alone, for caregivers and parents.
Now, this is a comprehensive book for every adult, caregiver, and parent who's invested in supporting the mental health of kids. This book has everything that you need to know, as well as practical tools and strategies for recognizing mental health issues, understanding how to communicate with your kid in an effective way. We cover all the different mental health conditions that tend to present in kids, and we cover young people from ages 3 all the way up to 18. So this is a comprehensive guide that can be used all throughout your child's development. And I interviewed over 80 people, a combination of adults, teachers, parents, as well as kids themselves, who share their own pearls of wisdom that hopefully readers can hold on to, that will resonate with them as they figure out how to navigate this mental health journey for themselves as well as for their child.
Great. I'm sure that's some very helpful information. Now, we do have to head out, but really quickly, where can viewers find your new book?
Yeah, so check us out at NAMI.org/book. So that's NAMI.org/book. You can learn all about NAMI as well as this book. This book needs to be in the hands of every single adult so that we can ensure that folks have what they need in order to take care of our kids' mental health.
Yes. Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Dr. Crawford.
Thank you.